Okay, looks like we are live on Twitch now. Yep, there we go. Stream's up. So, hi, welcome back to this Battletech Career Mode Let's Play. We're on the planet Decatur in the Capellan Confederation. The Capellans hate us, as you can see from the fact that we can't take their missions. But fortunately, on this planet, both the Federated Suns and the Pirates are offering out contracts, and we have a chance to get our pirate rep up so we can take this five-star contract down here as well. It's the day before Heavy Metal. It's Heavy Metal Eve. So we're just going to run through these contracts, and then when Heavy Metal drops later today, I might be able to get on and give it a whirl tonight. If not, I'll be firing it up tomorrow and seeing how it's going to affect this live career mode. Let's see then. Let's look at these contracts. So we've got the Four Skull Pirate One. Four Skull Federated Suns. Sorry, it's recovery. Four Skull Battle. 4.5 Skull Destroy Base. 5 Skull Recovery. And 4.5 Skull Battle in the Jungle. So I think both of these are versus Capellans. Yep. That's versus Capellan. That's versus Capellan. That's versus Capellan. So we're not going to knacker our rep with anyone else. The Capellans already hate us as much as they can. And we're going to get enough rep to do that 5 Skull Pirate mission as well. So from one planet, that's a pretty good return. Let's just get stuck in then. I mean, it's not going to give us much money, so I think we just go max salvage. And even with the cash bonuses from drawing the up for, we won't get anything. Let's just go max salvage and hope that we make enough from mech parts and gear. Yeah, let's drop heavier than that. We've got the king crab. Oh yeah, we refitted. We refitted out one of the Cyclops as like a scout, didn't we? That's vaguely interesting. But I think if we're going for salvage, jungle biome, so let's run out. Well, we want the Command Atlas, and then we've got the Gauss Rifle Atlas, or the AC-10, which runs a little hot. If we're looking just for raw firepower, then I think we take the Atlases and look to see if we can skill up some less less experienced pilots. So quite happy to have Eck out there. He's got bulwarks, so we've been putting Eck in the King Crab. Let's follow up on that. Apex is solid, multi-target. Go in one of the Atlases. We've been using Duke. We could try and level her up. King Wolf's back and available. Only Tactics 7. We can work on getting him some experience. Actually, I feel like the Command Atlas is a good place for you then. And Telltale has Tactics 9 and could do with some leveling up. His evasive move is not going to be too useful in an Atlas, it has to be said. Let's get Medusa in, and this is our AC-10 Atlas, so he's going to be more useful with his heat sink ability there. Dumping heat, okay. Mm. If you're watching the stream, feel free to say hi in chat. Have you got heavy metal pre-ordered? Are you looking forward to it? I am looking forward to it. I'm not quite looking forward to it enough to want to ditch this career and start a new one from scratch. I was kind of always hoping to have this career finished by the time heavy metal came around, but it didn't quite work out. Still got a, well, I think almost like a quarter of the playthrough to go. Still, it will shake things up a bit to have the new mechs and stuff start dropping into missions. Okay, your target is a Capellan research facility. You'll be recovering Davian operatives carrying biological sample cases. They're ready for extraction. Pick them up, get to the evac point. Best of luck. Is there a second site? Yes, there is a second site. Okay. What we do not want to do is just walk out here, shot from all sides. Let's get on this side of the bluff, engage whatever's over here.
Copy that. Coordinates received. Position confirmed.
And then if there's there'll be defenders over here as well. They'll get their direct line of fire blocked by what's over here. We want, so if we push Apex up,
We'll go.
haven't triggered anyone.
Moving to position. Moving out. Acknowledged.
So this is a little dicey. We're not in cover. So I think we're just gonna move and brace. No, nothing. So we should be safe with you moving up here. If you just move. You're a ways behind. So we're gonna let Ek catch up a bit. Still not triggering anything. Should be okay to stay in line with these guys.
Aye, aye.
I mean, we have the target zone well covered by sensors now. Apex can sprint into cover, so let's do that. Okay, there they are. 65 ton, 60 ton. We can get into cover here as well. These guys can't get into cover, so we'll just move up and brace.
Confirmed. Roger.
Okay, alright, that's a really light lance. I thought these might be the lightest elements they have.
Lingering until an opportunity presents itself.
Okay, breaching shot, ignores cover. I'm quite happy that missed. Only an AC5 round though, so it wouldn't have... And another breaching shot, and that's a PPC. Okay, didn't hit the head.
Damage minimal.
We're thinking there, okay. Well, Apex is on point, and she's taking the brunt of it.
Standing by.
Time to get some payback. We can get into range.
On the move.
So let's do that. We've got a Thunderbolt back there. 135, 235. So we got a good chance of taking him out going via the center torso. Let's do it.
Roger that.
Oh, 2 hits from the Gauss rifles. Solid. Oh, it's still on its feet though.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Okay, and well, we don't have the resolve for another precision strike.
Thy will be done.
I think we'll move Eck up
Acknowledged.
happily in cover. This is probably going to put down that. I think I can take off one of the large lasers to conserve heat. We don't particularly need to conserve ammo.
Firing. Are there none who can stand before me?
So that gets us our resolve and Medusa in the last rights. We're sprinting into cover with you.
Roger.
And King Wolf in the command atlas. We can sprint into cover with you.
Hot damn, let's do this! Systems holding.
Alright, Eck, we could potentially get rid of that Thunderbolt before it can do anything. So let's step up into the trees over here.
Rolling.
Great, that's where those LRMs are coming from. And again, time to go over that center torso. There's a good chance we put this Thunderbolt down before it gets to fire a shot.
Got it, Commander.
There we go. So we missed with one AC5, one large laser.
Destroyed.
But those follow-up SRM2s, we were able to crit that ammo in the center torso. And that got their attention.
They got a sensor lock on me.
Okay, sensor lock. Got an enemy quick draw coming in. Oh. They do like their quick draws in this bit of space. Okay, so let's see. We've got to put down the cicada and we've got to take out the quick draw.
Commander. Ready for orders.
I don't have any sensor lockers left, so we're not going to get rid of that cicada's evasion by any means other than shooting it. It's got 2 medium lasers, so it's probably the thing I kill last. This guy is entrenched, has bulwark, and is guarded, so they've got 40% damage reduction. This quick draw's got no damage reduction, so he looks like the priority target. Right, isn't it? Yep, they're entrenched, but they've got nothing else going for them. So, Medusa, you haven't fired yet. Actually, I think it makes sense to shoot first with King Wolf, because
Moving out.
we might do enough stability damage to just get rid of all of their evasion here. But we don't have great numbers. We do have enough resolve for a precision strike. I'll probably save the resolve for the next shot.
To unload.
No, we don't do all that much stability at all there. I guess they were entrenched.
Yep.
So Medusa, let's have you step up here.
On my way.
And let's take out the center torso of that quick draw.
Firing on target.
Yeah, did someone say overkill? And
Awaiting orders.
Apex, you do have multi-target, so
Moving out.
you can go A and B. And we're just going to put one Gauss rifle on B, everything else on A, and that means the Gauss rifle is going to ignore their damage reduction.
Affirmative.
Oh, nice. Gauss rifle connected even through all that evasion. Somehow the Cicada's still on its feet, though. And we've softened up that leg there. Oh, and the Cicada decided to stay still and shoot, which is particularly suicidal. Oh no, ace pilot. Fair enough. Not sure that particular deployment of ace pilot was too useful for you. We do have the option here of firing before that quick draw, but I think I would rather reserve a deck and wait for it to lose its damage reduction. Okay, they're still zoning in on Apex.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Neck. Oh, leg's going a little bit banged up.
I laugh at your puny attack.
It's going to be time to rotate these guys so they can start taking damage on a different portion of their armor. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, so Apex, I think I want you to back off
Confirmed.
just so that they shoot someone else. The Gauss rifles are no good here, but that's okay. We probably don't need them. If this kills, it will have enough resolve for another strike, so let's
Firing
do
on
that.
target. Hostile removed.
That's one dead Cicada. Ek,
Wait your
I want
command.
to spin you round. You're right side on at the moment. Let's get you left side on. And let's kill this quick draw. And we go in from the side torso with everything.
Confirmed. Farewell, sweet prince.
Just an absolute savage. Alright, and Medusa. You can actually get into cover up here, so that's great.
Received.
And yeah, let's just alpha strike this quick draw.
Attacking from position.
Well, pretty good damage concentration. We've exposed that center torso.
Something you want done?
Time for King Wolf to step up. And we've got pretty good numbers to hit, so this is going to be pretty brutal for them, I fear.
Taking the shot.
They do have that 20% damage reduction. Hang on. What happened there?
Action on that one.
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
Uh-oh. How's that arm still attached? They still get to use the lasers. It's not connected. Okay, that's the first damage Medusa's taken. Come on, we all know the song. The arm structure is connected to the side torso structure. The side torso is connected, but it's okay. One for the bug report.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, Ek, I think you're just gonna back off and brace. Pull that beast down. You're shooting at me with weapons and an arm that's hovering. If you have just joined us, This quick draw is somehow able to shoot out of this arm, which is no longer attached to it.
Light damage, Commander.
Okay, so we've got a catapult C1, we've got a quick draw, and we've got a thunderbolt to deal with. Medusa, I think you've got a great chance of putting that thunderbolt down, but only if you move out of cover. Whereas you can be in cover and take down the catapult. So let's take down the catapult.
Confirmed.
Don't need to use coolant vent yet. We'll need to use it next turn to keep firing. That was pretty savage.
Hostile removed.
So far, so good. And we've got enough resolve for another precision strike. So King Wolf. I will be shooting in from the side here.
I get you. On the move.
Thunderbolt is not braced. If both of these hit, it's not great odds though, it's only 50-50. We need to do a lot of clustering to get through. But if we do get through, there's a good chance we'll crit the ammo with the LRMs.
Engaging.
Give it a go. Just like that.
Enemy down.
So they've got one
Commander?
very nervous quick draw left, I imagine. Get in front of it, put the Gauss rifles back on, and say hello.
Target.
Your magical arm levitating powers availed you not. Alright. Let's get out of here. So Apex, sprint into that target zone, please. Great, we're in the right area.
Good to go.
And it's Medusa who's here. Move like the wind.
On my way.
If the wind weighed 100 tons.
The asset has been secured.
Cool.
It is ready for retrieval. Standing by.
Oh, so close and yet so far.
Roger.
Still, being able to hit space to skip animations does make this bit of the game a lot faster than it was before they did that.
Knowledge.
There we go.
The secondary asset is in hand and ready for retrieval.
Okay, all targets eliminated. Mission successful. So we increased our contract payment by a massive 30%. 30% of not very much is not very much. Not much in the way of nice salvage. I mean, we get to make a dragon, so that will have some resale value. That is a great large laser. Let's snag that. The diverse optics medium laser is not bad. Just check for gyros, heat exchangers. That's a lot of heat sinks. And a lot of jump jets. I mean, these are bad, but how valuable are they? 1 million. I mean, yeah, just to sell them. That's fine. Yeah, I know you don't get anywhere near that in terms of resale. I think that's one of the more valuable things you can vlog. And we get like not bad medium lasers. Better than stock.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
All right, let's send the dragon to storage. And let's check out the guys who are on the mission.
Commander?
Apex is close to her next 10.
Yes, Commander.
Ek needs another 500 to go to 8 on piloting or guts.
Orders.
King Wolf, we can go for bonus health or accuracy. Let's get the extra health. You never know when someone's going to have a nightmare of a mission, get knocked over a few times, or get just repeatedly plinked in the head by stray missiles and stuff.
Training complete.
We do have the cockpit mod, but the extra health will just help with survivability. And Medusa.
For orders.
Waiting on Gunnery 9. Okay. So straight back out. I think we can take the same team. Just a battle in the jungle. Should be quick. Let's go max salvage. Oh, we want to go max salvage here. There's not going to be any bonuses. Let's take a couple priority picks so we can snag a couple of valuable bits of gear and get the cash payout. And off go the dream team again. 400 tons. I'm really looking forward to picking up an Annihilator. Just letting that bad boy rip with 4 AC-10s. I mean, there are apparently AC-5s that do 55 damage. And with those, with the Annihilator's ballistic weapons damage buff, they'll be headshotters on like someone with no damage reduction. And you can potentially mount 5 of those. And they're really long range. So it doesn't matter too much if your Annihilator is quite slow and at the back, because as long as it's got line of sight, that will just tear cockpits out of enemy mechs.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, the target lance is somewhere in this vicinity, Commander. Hey, Commander, I'm seeing movement in this area. Could be our boys. Once you hit them, keep your eyes open for reinforcements. All
Watch
right.
for vines. We don't want to get tripped up.
Can we get down? Yeah, we got to come this way. Fine.
Moving to position.
On my way.
Normally, at this point of the mission, I'm thinking, oh, which way should I approach the enemy to control line of sight and all of that? But actually here I'm kind of constrained by where we can go because we don't have jump jets. There's a lot of map that way. And actually there's a fair bit of map that way as well. That does look like a pass we can go up. Yeah, I mean, wow, that's a big map. One of the large maps I've been on, I think. You know, maybe urban ones accepted. So let's head this way. We'll try and not trigger them. We'll get up here and then when reinforcements come in, it's not going to be behind us. Because that's the one thing that can really quickly turn an otherwise simple mission into a nightmare.
On my way.
Just reinforcements dropping in behind you.
Moving to position.
So we send in our Steiner Scout Lance. 400 tons of just terrifying hardware. And actually, I'm really looking forward to getting to look at these guys close up in the mech bay. Oh, we made contact. They knew we were going to come for that pass. Damn.
I'm going.
So that being the case, we're going to get into cover here. Okay.
Coordinates received.
So our king crab is out of cover, but he's also kind of shielded by the terrain there. Yeah, now though, this making for this is a little awkward. I might just have to fight my way up here and hope. That will at least be faster.
Commander?
So Ek can sense lock one of these guys. Also, we can actually get line of sight. It would be obstructed, but everything would be in range.
On the move.
What are we looking at? It's a thunderbolt. Entrenched, bulwark, guarded, cover. 60% damage reduction. Let's not waste the ammo.
I await your command.
So yeah, we have vision there. So I'm going to move back this way. I don't want to be out in the open. I do want to sensor lock this guy.
I've got a sensor lock.
So this is a cataphract, and this is a cataphract. Guarded and in cover. 40% damage reduction.
Orders.
Yeah, I feel like we are moving up. We are bracing. We're going to go with a 60% damage reduction.
Heading out.
Build up our resolve,
Retreat.
and we're going to let them shoot at us. All right, here comes that fire.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Well, that's quite a few LRMs. Is that an LRM carrier over there?
Damage minimal.
They're out of sensor range, aren't they? I'm not seeing them. All right, Apex. Stay calm. You can take this. This is why you hunkered down in the trees. They're going to keep doing this, and it's okay. Right, so we've got no one on scope, but we know that they fired in from this direction. So they're up here, probably. So I think I got to send Ek in to face them down. And actually, as we do that, this is like really long range. Look at that. As we do that, we can keep shooting over here. Okay, no, it's not. We're not in SRM range. So you've got cover and bulwark. So you're on 40% now. And that is going to remain the case. We can drop 150 damage into that center torso. Or not. And drop 90 damage into that center torso. And keep pushing this way, looking for those reinforcements. Okay, so that's from the front. $75 tons. Alright, so we've got Medusa here who's pretty close. Let's push in.
On my way.
We've definitely got the resolve for one more of these precision strikes.
Roger that.
Boom.
I hope we can salvage that.
Friends don't let friends put ammo in the torso. So Cataphract, a little bit of damage reduction. Wolverine with a bit more. I think we're okay to try and put... So if I want to be in cover... That's direct but obstructed, that's okay.
Moving out.
Let's fire in from the side on this Cataphract. It's only got 20% damage reduction.
Scored a critical hit.
Does that put ammo in the torso as well? No. Okay. Has AC ammo in that right torso. Fine.
Aye, aye.
And can we get... Yeah, so we're shooting in from the side here with everything.
Move order
That
confirmed.
is going to be very bad news for this. Okay, a little unlucky.
Target's taking a
Put a
critical
fair
hit.
bit in the leg, but they're down.
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
Okay, we got them on scope now. Medusa hasn't been shot yet, so nice that he's drawing some of the fire. Mech's going to hunt down and engage that reinforcement lance all by himself.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Okay,
Reporting light damage.
so yeah, King Wolf got pinged there.
Minimal damage.
Got to be a little bit worried about King Wolf. As he's not got, well, he's not got full armor on the head now, so King Wolf... Okay, he only took 3 damage, but now, like, an ISC 10 shot to the head if he's not in cover, his lights out. So that Cataphract's got only a couple of medium lasers left. The Wolverine's got a large laser as its biggest single chunk of damage. We don't know what's over here. I'm wondering if Ek can find out. Not right away, so we're twisting so we can shoot that Wolverine. Yeah, they got pretty solid damage reduction again. Ball can cover so 40%, so again we're only putting 30s in. So let's just not worry about concentrating the damage.
Target acquired.
Okay, we did wear down that center torso a bit. Cataphract is up. It's only got 2 medium lasers available to it. And I think Medusa's okay.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior.
Oh, breaching shot. Hits the side. Oof, they both miss. Fortunate. We are taking a lot of flanking fire. Yeah, ow.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Alright, so let's move Medusa up, and I think it's probably not a bad idea. The vigilance at this stage, we've got resolve to spare. And then see if we can put that Wolverine down. And give him everything. Okay, so we get ammo. They're unsteady.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, King Wolf doesn't have multi-target, so everything's going in the same. Everything's going in on the same target, so let's blast the Wolverine.
Roger.
And see how we do.
Hostile eliminated.
Yes, Commander.
And yeah, Apex, we need to keep being able to shoot. It's Cataphract, so we'll move up. And I don't think we need the Gauss rifles. I'll tell you what, if we miss, we just don't hit that center torso, we're shooting from the front.
Target confirmed.
There we go. I did not want that Cataphract thinking its best course of action was to run forward and punch.
Hot damn, let's do this.
So they've lost their line of sight now. I thought they've lost their line of sight. Guess not. Feels like a Centurion. All right. So Medusa, I need you to move. And spin. And we're looking at an Orion. Which is in cover. But that's it. I think I'm gonna Vigilance because we seem to be taking a lot of flak. And then I think we're gonna Precision Strike. Let's see if we can take that head off. No. Yeah, unlucky on that score, but they go down to phase 1, so we'll get to tee off on them before they get to go again. Okay, and they miss with a breaching shot. Alright, Ek can see that K2, so that's helpful.
Ready for orders. Moving to position.
Maybe we're going to encourage them all to have a go at Ek now, because he's not been touched yet.
Firing all weapons.
Well, we tagged them in the head. So that's good. A large laser hit or an AC5 hit kills them. Apex or King Wolf. They've got lots of ammo there. Might be lit up by the... Might be lit up nicely by the LRMs. So I think we're pushing up and we're going in with everything. We're clustering in that area. Come on, crit the ammo, crit the ammo. Ah. Didn't happen. Okay, so they use breaching shot, but just
Minor damage.
with their LRM. That's interesting.
Awaiting orders. Confirmed.
All right, let's let them have it with everything.
Copy that.
Now, that felt like a pretty good everything.
That's gonna hurt.
They're going down next turn. Okay, C4 goes in. Okay, now they're going in on Ek. Ek's got the armor to take it.
Showing minor damage.
This is just over a ton. Right, now they're splitting their fire a fair bit. We should be able to put this Orion down before it gets to do anything. So Medusa, we would definitely want to be right side on, so we can move into that arc, and we're going to coolant vent. Okay, so we're shooting in from the side. We only need a couple of SRMs to connect. Definitely take off the AC-10s.
Locked on. Come on, people, let's make it happen. That's a kill.
So that's the original patrol dealt with. Just got to worry about these guys now.
Reporting minor damage.
Alright, Ek, let's dish out more than minor damage. So that catapult is in cover, that Centurion is not. That catapult's in cover with Bulwark. So they've got ammo in the center torso.
I'm receiving you.
I feel like we should do something about that. And we can take off a large laser.
Firing on target.
Okay, don't think we credited the ammo, but did enough damage even without, so that's good. And there's another catapult. That's got to be getting hot now. Okay,
Standing by.
Apex. You go this way.
Affirmative.
35 resolve. You never know. Boom.
Tango down.
Headshot.
Orders.
Okay, and King Wolf, yeah, let's stay in cover.
Locking in coordinates.
And we can build up a little bit of heat doing this.
Locked on. No retreat.
Okay, yeah, we're getting a little bit worn down now. But crucially, we're shooting first. But we've got to bleed off a load of heat. So I think still got a fair bit on that right leg. I think we can go right side on. I don't want to give my back up to that catapult. But I think we're just bracing.
Roger that. Digging
Bunkering down.
Light damage, Commander.
Okay, so they've got 40% damage reduction now, so that was a fairly smart relocation by them.
Waiting for orders.
Like with Medusa, we're sprinting now.
On the move. Full speed.
It'll be pretty cool by the time he gets in. And yeah, from here we can see both.
Roger that.
I feel like reasonable to try and batter this guy, take off the medium laser.
Locking on target.
So we're wearing down that center torso even through their damage reduction.
Awaiting orders.
And over here,
Moving out.
Apex can push forward, and yeah, we can put some weapons fire down range, see what happens.
Hot damn, let's do this.
Well, apart from being clipped in the head by a missile, King Wolf's doing fine, so we don't mind him being shot at. And I think
I'm ready.
down to Eck to see if he can take this guy out before he gets to go. He's got ammo in the CT and only 43 armor there. I think we let him have it.
Now let's see how you handle this.
There goes the ammo, and there goes the mech.
Tango down.
Commander?
Alright, King Wolf. Don't want to get too close. Gonna have to drop a large laser. Okay, pretty decent damage there.
Critical hit.
And let's see, can Medusa get in? Yep, he can. And we've got the vigilance for it, so let's finish them off.
Confirmed. Enemy down.
Easy money.
Mission successful.
So no bonus for the reinforcements. Sub 1 million payout. That looks like it was 4 skull from the XP award. We got 2 priority picks. So let's first of all, like, how much is this? Only 120,000. So really, we're looking for 210,000. That's a really good SRM4. If there's nothing worth lots of money. How much is this worth? 90,000. Mech parts. You gonna give me a value? Oh, it's a shame you don't get told how much a mech part would be worth if you sold it. Well, we can complete a Wolverine. That seems pretty good. There are some mechs where I use SRM4s, and it's a really good SRM4. So let's steal that. We've got plenty of plus 10 damage PPCs, and we're not currently using them, so that might change. Plus 10 damage medium laser. That's also really good. Okay. Now we get a couple of mech parts. Fine. If you're watching the stream, feel free to say hi in chat. I'm just gonna spend that experience we've got in our mech warriors. I think there's a couple now who can level up. And I think I've got time to run out one more contract too. Especially if it's a shorter battle one like that.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, let's go Gunnery 10 with Apex.
Training complete.
Ready for orders.
So what you can get, base melee hit, recoil penalty. You're only using 85s at the moment. We can push towards plus 30 overheat threshold. I think that's maybe the most useful thing for you. Because that King Crab does run fairly hot. And that's probably buys you one more turn of firing everything. Let's push up for Guts 9 and it's 30 overheat threshold. And then we can go for piloting 10, I think. And then we'll just ends the rest. Right?
Mech warrior training complete.
And we also have King Wolf. Oh yeah, he got injured, didn't he? So we're gonna have to use someone else. And would you say? Who can get Gunnery 9 now?
Training confirmed, Commander. Always good to see you in ops, Commander.
At least King Wolf will not be long in the med bay as it's fully kitted out. Okay, so we haven't quite done enough. Yes, 56 reputation. We need to hit 80. And we've got 2 more to do. Like, what's the base rep? Is 14. So that would stick us on 70. And distraction is going to add 14 as well. We'll be on 84. So we don't have to increase the amount of rep we're getting from these contracts to take them. Destroy base, recovery, battle. Let's do the destroy base. That's probably the quickest one left. And we'll get a decent cash boost from destroying turrets and potentially extra reinforcements. It's all about pulling in the money. So who are we going to sub in for King Wolf? That's the question. Oh, Popo's got high spirits. Well, even though you don't need the XP, I think we'd take you just so that we can benefit from the fact you can take lots of cool shots, or you can vigilance for cheap. That feels like a waste though. Now let's get someone else leveled up. The Turtle has Tactics 9. It would be nice to get Riptide in the Tactics 9 club as well. So let's go for that.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
That Command Atlas is pretty good for generating XP. It just sits safely at the back, lobbing 6 damage LRMs at people, contributing, and not really worrying too much about getting shot. And for a destroy base mission where you're going to be blowing up turrets, that Command Atlas can take out a turret by itself. So can the King Crab, actually. If everything hits, it does 250 damage with its long range weapons. Chopping down those turrets quickly just means you take less damage overall. So, jungle destroy base, I think. Okay. Great. Reinforcements. So the base is a fair ways away. Reinforcements probably trigger when we get line of sight, so we want to kill as much of the stuff
On the move.
around the base as we can. I want to keep kind of this side. I feel like reinforcements when they spawn in are going to be somewhere over here. So we don't want them right on top of us.
Affirmative.
Okay, we don't have anyone on sensors, so we can push up.
Confirmed. Coordinates received.
If they've got turrets, there's going to be what likely one there. Hard to see in the fog of war where the others would be.
Yes, Commander.
And you get into cover. You can kind of get up here. All right. So, oh, I was about to say no one in the census, but there is someone. Sprint here.
Moving out.
We're behind that hill, and we can move into the trees next turn.
Moving to position.
All right. Let's see what they got. Okay. So far, nothing to be scared of. So we've got Eck, who's in the King Crab.
It will be done.
If I want to get into cover, I'm going to need to sprint. So we'll reserve with Eck.
I'll just mind my own business till an opportunity presents itself.
Yep, it's really dangerous marching forward without any damage reduction. You can just get clipped in the head by one or two guns, and suddenly that mech is looking a lot more fragile. Okay, so Apex, you can push up to here. What are your numbers like? Precision striking, they're not too bad.
Target locked.
Gauss rifle goes wide though, that hurts. Everything else connected though.
Hostile removed.
Oh, 95 tons. At the moment, that has to be a Banshee. I think. Yeah, I think Cyclops are 90, aren't they? And Highlanders are 90. Just that new Bull Shark that's coming in the heavy metal expansion that's going to be a 95.
Waiting for orders.
You won't necessarily know. Right, if we sprint, might get around. Could go this way though.
On my way. Double time.
Okay, we get sensor locked for our troubles.
Receiving you.
And Medusa, so we know there's a turret there. I think we are sprinting with Medusa to here.
Copy that.
Got a Black Knight. Oof, and a sniper turret. Okay, unfortunately we don't have vision on that sniper turret. So Riptide from here.
Moving to position.
And let's just put some damage in on that Black Knight. It's got 40% damage reduction, so we're not going to do an awful lot. But we can soften him up a bit. Okay, AC5.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
So I don't mind that landing too much with a breaching shot, so long as it doesn't connect with the head.
I'm here.
Okay, and Ek, you can get into line of sight. It's a 55 tonner. Let's go for it. We haven't been shot at yet. Okay, we pick up their other turret there. If we precision strike this center torso, we've got a great chance of killing it. It's pretty lightly armored for a medium mech.
Punching all the buttons.
Should be all she wrote. So we got up to 38 resolve
None who can stand before me?
thanks to that kill. That's the Black Knight having another go at Medusa, but missing quite a few shots there. So that right leg's taking a pounding. We want to go left side on. Oh, and they did not make it into cover. So yeah, let's push up. Get into gold range. Kind of giving our back up a little bit. But we do need to present left side. Shield that right. And let's see if we can take the head off this thing. Oof, no, we go side torso. Do rock him though. He's got a little bit of armor left on the head. Oh, Banshee. Not the scary Banshee. Right, so Riptide, you can take that heavy sniper turret out. Let's do that before it gets to shoot. Could be more than enough damage. Gets you a resolve.
That turret is gone.
Oh yeah, you're an ace pilot. I think we're fine with you staying put. Okay. Good thing we're presenting left side over there. And we've got Apex, who's back here. I think we probably tee off on that Black Knight because it is damaged already. And it has no damage reduction. And yeah, we could really mess him up.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Target eliminated. Hot damn, let's do this.
So we're up to, yeah, quite a bit of resolve. 75% of the base garrison is down, so it's just as Banshee. Kill the turret. They haven't said anything about reinforcements yet, so they must be quite far away.
Standing by.
A lot of damage reduction here. Don't think we're going to get through that in one go. What we do have, though, is 2 rounds of precision striking. Oh, we don't hit with any of the big guns. I think everything there missed the head completely. Yeah. We have what? We've got 9 rolls at 18%.
Showing minor damage.
So whilst it's impossible, not impossible that nothing hit, it's definitely on the unlikelier side of things. Pretty unlucky not to even clip it once. We can go again though. An apex of everyone left. I feel with those Gauss rifles, you have the greatest chance of just taking that head clean off. So, yeah, we must have connected with something there. Okay, and you draw the fire of that turret as well. Alright, Medusa and Riptide. So I want to stay left side on. And I need to sprint here. Okay, got more turrets down the hill. Riptide. So from here, just the LRM's in range. And absolutely everything needs to hit from that LRM salvo. I can have like 2 LRMs miss, I think. Maybe only 1 LRM miss actually. So I do need to move up and I do need to be in range. So let's move up and we've got to put that Banshee down before it gets to shoot next turn, which we will hopefully do. So we're on only 56% resolve. Damn. All right, still, Ek, you can put this guy down. We're going to have to drop some heat to do it. So any of these guys land, he's dead. And there's no, I can't buy an extra one. So we'll add these as well. What are these? Crit of stability. Okay. Let's try it. Something's got to land. Come on.
May I interest you in
Not the AC5s or the large lasers. We are just not hitting that head. Oh, he's going to tee off on our command atlas now. Oh no. Goes for Ek.
so far so good.
That's okay.
Aye, aye.
Now you've got no damage reduction, but I don't have the resolve left. Still, I think we can make your day pretty bad.
Reporting critical hit.
Not with that. And Riptide. Get up here.
Position confirmed. You're fine.
It's pretty bad for them.
That hit something good.
Oh, killing these assault mechs the old-fashioned way is time-consuming. Okay, so yeah, let's keep moving.
On my way.
Firing in from that side. We do not need everything. Should be fine.
Engage. Kill confirmed, Commander.
So base garrison is down. There's been no mention of reinforcements. I think we're fine to
Damn,
just
let's do this.
kill the turrets and flatten the base.
I'm ready.
So with Ek, we're just going to move up
I'm going.
and sensor lock.
Got a lock.
Heavy shredder turret. And
Receiving you.
Riptide, I think we're okay to move up.
Be there in a jiff.
And we can indirect fire the LRMs. Oh, we got it. Nice.
That's a kill.
Commander,
And Apex. We can sprint down here.
affirmative.
Aye, aye.
And Medusa, well, we just walk. And let's
Copy that.
take down one of these target buildings. 200 damage needed. This is overkill. 105, 30, 150 plus the SRMs should be plenty.
Enemy structure is weakening. Structure down. It's history.
Brought it down, Commander. Commander,
All right, so let's move up.
acknowledge.
And again, we're going to sensor lock that turret. It's another shredder turret, positioned unfortunately for the AI right at the back. Riptide, let's have you step up and drop some LRMs on it.
I'm gonna make some fun.
Yep. So we don't quite kill it there.
Yes, Commander.
Medusa, can you get... You can't get a line of sight. Okay. We'll just get walking around.
Heading out.
Medium military building. I think here we can even turn off an SRM.
Locked on target.
Oh, we didn't have the small lasers there. I couldn't turn off the SRM. Should have thought about that.
Standing by.
That's okay. Apex can finish the job. Alright, still no joy with getting visual range.
Sensors locked on.
Riptide can keep pushing forward.
Piece of cake. I copy. Turret destroyed.
And we can flatten the other two buildings.
Move order confirmed. Firing on target. Target site demolished.
Commander.
And Medusa, we just need to move you around.
On my way.
That will blow up that one.
Acknowledged.
Get your lance to the LZ, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
Okay, that should be there. It's not. Okay, so what? There are reinforcements? They all just got stuck? What happened?
Copy that.
Be a little cautious about getting out of here then.
Moving to position. Coordinates received. Location confirmed.
Good news is we have loads of resolve.
Roger that.
Well, that's just more stable terrain, isn't it? Yeah, we got vigilance.
Affirmative.
Yeah, no contacts. There've got to be bad guys on the map.
Acknowledged.
Well, the game thinks there's bad guys on the map, but it's really weird for them not to turn up. I might sprint up here.
On my way.
No, I mean, we've checked a fairly large portion of the map with sensors then, and nothing. How weird. I guess they must not have triggered.
Onward. Moving out.
Yeah, head this way.
Heading out.
Just use the road for as long as possible.
Moving to position.
What do you need? Location confirmed.
How strange.
Roger that. Venting heat and stabilizing.
That was a hell of a show down there, Commander. I especially like the part where the buildings went boom.
Mission successful.
Well, that's all I've got time for today. Well, the session will be running again in a few hours, about 4:30 UK time. If you've been watching, thanks for watching. Let's just run through this. That was allegedly 4.5 skulls of difficulty. Okay, sail on that. It's not very much. No targeting systems. So 50 damage on a large laser is not bad. Take a black light part. Yeah, let's take a. I think maybe the Banshee part is better. Be worth slightly more. So, last thing we need to do before I sign off is just handle the experience for our mech warriors.
Commander.
Apex is a ways off.
Orders?
X ways off. Couple missions. Medusa
Good to go.
also building up, and then Riptide, who came out with us.
Yes, Commander.
Some ways to go yet. One more mission like that, and you'll be there, and then needs the 6400 to get 9. Okay. So next time out, we'll do at least a couple of contracts here. That destruction will unlock this 5 skull. And we've got the 5 skull smash and grab for the Federated Suns. We'll be doing that for max salvage. See how that goes. So we've got 344 days left. I think we're going to fairly comfortably hit the contract cap. MechWarrior experience is going to be tough, I think. I mean, we can just keep doing rafts of 5 skull missions so long as the reputation holds out. Getting negative rep, we'll get to 30,000, I think, before the end. I don't know if we're going to get that 4th faction down. But with 4 positive factions and up to 3 negative ones, we should hit the 50,000 cap there. So we're just dropping 10,000 for that. Argo's done, morale's done. We've almost maxed out our MRB rep. So the other one, yeah, star system completion. Which, if we plan things carefully, I don't know if we'll max it out, but we'll rack up a few more points. So I think legendary from the score is quite achievable. I think, yeah, Kerensky's practically impossible. So probably impossible with the difficulty settings we picked at the beginning. Anyway, that's it for now. If you've been watching, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And if you want to catch up on any previous episodes, they're all on the YouTube channel. Just check in the description, search for The Commuter Zombie on YouTube. And I'll be on again about 4:30. Might get a bonus evening stream in to look at heavy metal, because I think it's dropping at 6 p.m. UK time. So I'm hoping I'll be getting there, but I can't guarantee it. Life often gets in the way. So yeah, next time I see you, hopefully you'll be enjoying heavy metal as well. And until then, take care. And I don't know why I'm using that hotkey when what I need to be doing is ending the stream like that.